Hello, dear friends. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kral Ataç. I'm an academic assistant of Professor Selin Türkeş Kılıç, and I also assist the European Union course. And I'm working as a project assistant at the Department of Political Science. My reason to be in front of you in this video will be to inform you about the simulations. Uh, what do we expect from you? What will you do? What should you not to do? How should you prepare for the simulation? We will try to answer these questions as best we can. If you have any questions during the semester, please do not hesitate to contact me every time you can. Please feel free to contact me. As you all know, simulation in a nutshell is a kind of a role-play game, And basically, we expect you to switch into the role, enter the role. The method of learning with simulation has become a current education method in international relations, especially in recent years. And it's a student-centered approach. And our professor, Selin Hoca, has been seriously adapting this approach to the European Union courses for a long time. So what I'm trying to explain, participate actively in simulations is compulsory in order to pass this course. Simulations are as important as at least midterms or finals. It will be very difficult for you to pass this course without active participations in simulations. This is one of the basic requirements of the course. So please keep that in your mind, okay? So, well, let's talk about what you are going to do. There will be 3 different topics and 4 different simulations. Okay. In the first simulation, the topic will be pay transparency, and the institutions that you are going to simulate are the European Commission, the European Parliament, and the Council of the EU, the Council of the European Union. You are going to discuss the topic of pay transparency, and you are trying to make decisions about this issue. A different institution will be simulated in every week, and to make a decision about this issue, as I said, a different institution will be simulated in every week, and students will take part in only one institution simulation. However, they must be actively present in simulations other than the simulation of the institution they play a role in. So what does it mean? You may need to keep track of the decisions made. You may need to ask questions. You may need to know discussions. So even after your turn is over, you should still listen to your friends apart from your turn. So, for example, if you choose commission, you will be a commissioner. The first week, you will start the decision-making process. You will have to write a proposal, and you will send it to a parliament and the council. And if you choose a member of a parliament, you will be a parliamentary. It depends on which parliamentarian you choose. Again, you will discuss the proposal and etc. Each institution will upload its decisions to the COTS exam system in an official language within a few days after doing its simulations. The following week, the next institution will discuss its own decisions based on that decision. Therefore, for 3 weeks, each institution will upload whatever decision it made as soon as it finishes its simulations. You will do this as a group. You will write that paper. You will write that paper as a group. Okay, and upload the system. And this is the first simulation you are responsible for. And in the second simulation, there will be 2 topics. You can choose the topic of crisis in Venezuela or the budget issue. In the budget issue, you will discuss the budget issue through the concept of rule of law within the European Union, okay? And the institution that you are going to simulate in second simulation is the European Council, okay? Since the number of students in the third section is less than the other 2 sections, we will have to divide the first 2 sections into 2 groups. You will choose one of these 2 topics, depends on the size of the country importance of the country. I mean, 2 or 3 students represent each country. I guess 3 students for big countries, 2 students for smaller countries, and you will get your grades individually. Okay, so you are responsible for your own study. Okay, and we will open the survey on the system around the, I don't know, maybe 6th week or 7th week. I don't know. We will inform you in advance. Do not panic. Also for the first simulation only, we ask you to record your preparation video. This video may be a 40 minutes Zoom video like this. It doesn't need to be an official manner. If you want, you can also speak Turkish. The aim here will be to show us how you prepared. We do not want such a video for the second simulation. We only want it for the first simulation. That is the commission members will gather among themselves and record a video. The members of the parliament will gather among themselves and make a video. The member of the council will gather among themselves and make a video. How did you prepare for the simulation? What you did? We want to see them, basically. For the second simulation, individually, we expect you to prepare a negotiation strategy paper before simulation and then prepare reflection paper after the simulation. In negotiation strategy paper, possible questions we expect you to answer will be: what's your primary objective in this negotiation? Which member states do you think will support your positions and why? Which member states do you think will oppose your positions and why? What are your red lines? What are the situations you deem unacceptable, and so on? And in reflection paper also, you are going to answer like, what did you expect and what happened? What thoughts did you come up with when coming to discussions, and what decisions did you live with? Okay. Also, we will share with you examples from past years. So, what do we expect from you for the simulations? First of all, you must have learned the structure of the institutions you are simulating. For example, if you are simulating the Commission, the European Commission, then you have to know the Commission works at the EU level, right? This is a supranational institution. You have to know that. So you are representing the EU interests. Afterwards, you need to research and study the thoughts and strategies of the person you are simulating and the political party or country to which who are affiliated. Okay, you can ask questions to your friends who are experienced. You can get help from them. You can always get help from us. There are students who know this job better than we do. We will try to help as much as we can. You already know that. And before simulations, we are going to upload very briefly information about the topics: pay transparency, budget, and Venezuelan currencies, so that can be guideline for you. And how should you prepare for the simulations? So you know that you can follow the social media accounts of the institution, person, political party you represent. You can look at the statement of that person. You can look at his or her statements and the discourses in the media and news. You can check the websites of the foreign affairs. You can look at the official website of the European Union. You can visit the European Parliament website. You can watch the discussion on the subject there, and you can follow the developments from foreign reliable news sources. I don't know, Al Jazeera and CNN and the other sources. However, this is important. This should not come to your mind from what I said. You do not have to discuss it exactly as it was actually discussed in real life. So we expect you to use your creativity. Of course, you will argue by adhering some realities, okay, but you do not need to discuss it exactly as the subject was actually discussed in real life. For example, if you, okay, of course, yeah. For example, if you represent a liberal party, you will defend your opinion within a liberal views, within a liberal opinions. Or if you represent a pro-EU country, of course, you will defend the EU side. However, you do not need to quote real life literally. For instance, we discussed the 2010 Euro crisis issue in recent years. We said that after 2010, changing fate is entirely in your hands. And since then, the stage was entirely in the students. The floor is completely yours. In another simulation, for example, Greece was expelled from the EU uh, unanimously. Yeah, okay. You can also experience such things. That's why your movement area is quite wide. Okay. So also, and what do we expect from you during the simulation? Of course, active participation. What does it mean, active participation? You have to be willing to take the floor. You shouldn't expect us to give you your turn to speak. During the discussion, click on raise hands on the Zoom and ask for a speaking turn. Uh, Also, try not to speaking on paper as much as possible. Of course, you can check your notes from time to time, but we expect you to create a more natural discussion occasion by looking at the friends, looking at the camera, you know. But there is a point here that I must warn. Please do not talk about the previous topic that already discussed, okay, while a new topic is being discussed. By doing so, you interfere the topic discussed at that time. The whole enjoyment of simulation is diminished when this happens. For example, let's say that the subject of migration has been discussed for half an hour, and that subject is over and the new subject is started. Okay, the student has not been able to speak yet and is panicking. He or she wants to talk and get points. Wants to get points. The new topic is also being discussed very excitedly. The topic of migration is over. Then we give the student the right to speak and start talking, and suddenly talking about the issue of migration, which already discussed half an hour ago. Everyone in the class and we like, so what? So what's the relevance? You understand that? Then please do not this. Okay, do not do this. Uh, uh, if new topic started, the another topic, the already discussed topic, do not interfere. And another advice I'm going to give you is this: be aggressive. Okay, what does it mean being aggressive? Do not do not abstain. Do not be passive. You can I don't know, you can manipulate your friends. You provoke them, distort the subject, create new discussions. Of course, you must do them in a respectful manner, respectfully. Remember that you are free in this matter. And also, your strategies and goals need to be clear, but this doesn't mean, again, your goals cannot change. Of course, your ideas may change during the simulation. You can make certain concessions. You may be faced with surprise situations, but you have to come knowing what and how you are defending, right? And another important point that I have to say is that you can use extra material to make the simulation more enjoyable and to increase the interest. Of course, what we said before, the education online was more meaningful. But now you can add variety various visuals by using your creative. I don't know, maybe you can hang a flag on the wall where the camera is looking, I don't know, there. And maybe you can show various images by sharing your screen. You can share a screen. You can prepare banners at home and show them to the camera. And it's possible to create a beautiful, good things with limited possibilities, I know, by using your creativity. For example, last year's our friends representing the parliament made their background, Zoom background, I mean, to the European Parliament. This was a good, I think, you can think like that. Okay, extra materials, being aggressive, and other thing, yes, another thing, dress code. So if we were doing the simulation in the classroom, it wouldn't be nice for you to come to the simulation in ripped jeans or oversized t-shirts. But now we are in online education. We all wake up almost 10 minutes before the class. We cannot be very attentive in front of the camera, unfortunately. Uh, at this point, our request from you for that day is to be a little careful in front of the camera. If you participate by wearing at least a shirt and a jacket, we will create a more serious simulation ambience. And that's enough, I think. Okay, guys, that will be enough for now. As I said before, my email address is written on syllabus. You can always contact me, and I hope I didn't bore you. I hope it was useful. If you have any questions, you can always write me. I wish you good luck and good time. See you again.